Okay, it's about, must be just over a week since the incident at Harvey Bay. My shoulder's still a mess. Yeah, my neck's pretty stiff, but I'm going to go and have a ride at Waller Street. I'm going to take it easy, or so I'm telling myself. If I go and hurt myself again, it's not going to be very good at all. As an understatement. Anyway, Ben will be there and hopefully just cruise around. I said I'm just going to practice fakies, but I want to hit that quarter pipe. And if I hit that quarter pipe, I want to jump that box. But no, I can't be doing that. Okay, let's go. Okay, well that ride didn't go very well. I waited and waited for, probably rode longer than I should have, waiting for Ben to turn up. I had, every time I landed, I had shooting pains down my spine and my arms, both arms went numb. So I gave that a miss, and then a few days later I took Angus to the pump track, and then I met Ben there, and then we went to the skate park and had a really good ride. I'm taking it very easy, but it feels so good being on the quarter pipe. I don't want to vert ramp so bad. I swapped my mongoose for this lovely thing here. Now I have talked a bit, it's been a bit mangled around here, and there was a dent there that I've got out fairly well. This is a Specialized Fuse 3. It's from about 2006. It's exactly the same as the one I had before. You know how I said it's been 30 whatever years since I've ridden. There was about a 3-month period there. I bought one and had to go again, but I don't mention it because it's hardly noteworthy. But this is a bike I rode, and I'm looking at the geometry, and they're very kind to have it printed right there. Okay, so Fuse 3, 20.75 top tube, check. 14.25 chainstay, which is a little bit longer than the modern ones. Actually, you could probably carve that out a bit and shorten it up a bit if you wanted. Maybe, don't know. But anyway, that takes a 14mm axle. So I'm actually would like a little bit of length in the back. And we've got a 74.25 head tube, which is very relaxed. I'd actually prefer like a 74.5. C tube is 72, which stands up about a degree more than normal, so doesn't really make much difference. What else is noteworthy here? Yeah, bottom bracket height 11.5, which is pretty standard these days. So this will be a good vert and dirt jump frame. This will be a good park bike. And this is going to be my flatland bike. This is a GT Encore, and I sticker bomb this just for some reason. But they're GT forks. I don't know if they're Encore forks, but and we've got these bars and these bars, which are flatland bars. That one has 0 sweep, the other has just a couple of degrees of sweep. So they're a couple of builds that I've got. I'm playing with this at the moment. It's going to fit another 24-inch. You can see this ladies' bike. They had the we've had the extra chain stays up there. I removed them and cut down the seat tube. Took the big 27-inch road bike wheels I had on there, and I'm putting 24s on, and banana seat, sissy bar, and maybe some ape hangers, I don't know yet. But that's that build. That's a fun build. And I've got the Family Star, the Melbourne Star Family Star there, to go with a Hammer X Metro bike I picked up last week. So yeah, that's the situation. I'm not in a very good place at the moment, and I'm probably going to go for a ride tomorrow. Sorry, but my tripod's broken. My phone holder for the tripod's broken. I'm going to go and get some sandpaper. It's not the most effective way to take paint off here, but I'm going to sit there and do it for a bit of relaxation, and I'll talk in my droll monotone voice and tell you some stories, some BMX stories, get some ASMR going, or whatever they call it. So yeah, here's the frame. I'm trying to set this up somewhere where you can see me a little bit and what's going on, and you can hear all the nice sandpapery noises. So I'm in that sort of mood. If you think my last video was weird. Wow. How long was that on pause for, huh? Well, you just missed out on about an hour of rambling nonsense. The video was actually paused. I told a couple of stories about the old days. I'm not going to go over them again. Not really serious about this, just doing it for something to do. You know, a bit therapeutic, I guess. Just going to primer over the bare metal bits and try and sand most of that brown stuff off. And you wait till you see the paint job. Okay, we got most of the paint off. I've gone back to bare metal. I'm using this poly disc on the grinder. It's nearly worn out. I don't want to go too much further with it because it'll yeah, this will put big gouges in it when that wears out and hits the metal. So I'm going to do the rest by hand probably, or with the smaller, using the smaller poly disc on the drill. I should use the electric drill, not the battery drill, because this is a bit slow. But I'm going to try and get as much done with this as I can. With the hard to get places, then I'll go to doing it by hand with the sandpaper. Okay. I'm not sure if I showed in detail before, the seat post here was, tube was like severely mangled from someone else putting an undersized seat post in, like severely mangled. I might have only showed you after I cleaned it up a bit. Anyway, I went and bought a seat post today to ensure it was going to fit before I painted it, and I just put the end in and finished the panel beating of it, and it's come up pretty good. But the thing is that it's been squashed in and pulled out again, and then have planished flat basically. So it's going to be a bit work hardened, and it's likely that it could crack in the future. So I'm trying to. So that's that. I'm just going to finish getting rid of a couple of tiny little bits of paint that I've still got on there, and any deep scratches, and polish it up. I'll try and rig up something so I can do a time lapse of that. This is a wet coat. I'm not misting it on like last time. We're going to not get such good overlap some places. I think I just got to run. It's really hard to see what I'm doing here. Definitely misting white coats one after another is surely a good way to do bicycles, because it's hard to really keep track of everywhere you've been in these little nooks and crannies. But this is primer, so it doesn't really matter. I'm probably Plan was to sand this back after this second coat. Yeah, overdoing it now. Waiting 2+ hours between coats on this, so I'm pretty keen to get another coat on tonight, because I'm probably going to sand this tomorrow then. I might bust through in a couple of places, so I'll have to do another coat, and then there's another 2 hours wait. Get a run, don't run, don't run. Okay, I think that's heaps. Turn the can upside down and spray it out to clean the nozzle so it doesn't get blocked. Fluoro orange is what's going on next. Go by satin clear. So there you go. That'll do me for tonight, eh? Well, yesterday I got the 2 coats of primer on, and yeah, there's stuff that I'm not going to get out with sanding anyway. I'm just going to go over it straight with the colour now, because it looks like good enough without risking contaminating it. See, it's got a couple of dents in it, but sanding that's not going to do anything anyway. Yeah, so rather than risk contaminating it by sanding it and handling it, I'm just going to go straight with the colour. Do a light mist coat, and then let it dry for the 2 hours or whatever it requires. 60 minutes. Oh well, that's alright. I'll probably put 3 coats of colour on, and then I'll hit it with 2 coats of clear, which is satin clear. If I could have got a matte clear, I would have, but this should give it a really nice finish, I think. Okay.